Well, hello, friends. Welcome to Season 9. Look how much better I did this week. Episode 2 of the Great North American Stampin' Show. I'm Julie Salva. You are at Stampin' Shine with Julie Salva. And thank you for your votes last week. This double fold card won me the crown. The queen, the queen, the queen is walking by. The queen. I should be some kind of musical artist, maybe a rapper, something. I don't know. I just made that up, like off the top of my head. So you're probably impressed. So let's talk about this week. This week we are challenged with, well, really kind of whatever we want to be. We were originally assigned page 41. Okay, page 41 in the idea book. And then we were assigned a couple other things, and y'all, it's summer. We're kind of losing our minds a little bit. So you just pick the thing you like best. But here is one thing. Here's one thing. Part of our assignment, if we remembered it, was red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Why? Because it's Canada Day this week in Canada. It is 4th of July, our 250th birthday for our country in the U.S. So say less. I am ready. 1, 2 necklaces is good. 3 is great. And let's just, sorry, I dropped it. Let's go for 4. All right. I'm ready. I'm like Minnie Pearl, forgot to take the label off. All right, let's make this project. Okay, so before we jump in, let me show you close up again. If you didn't get to see it, you can go back and watch my card from last week, which was the double pocket fold card. I said last week it was a card that had challenged me before and I wanted to conquer it, so I did. Yay! All right, so back here, back to page 47. Let me tell you what inspired me. This right here, this card right here. I really liked the center focal point. I did not do any kind of shaker thing, but I liked the center focal point. I liked the contrast on the sides. And so we're gonna make the card. And you're like, well, Julie, show us the card you made. I can't because I only had one piece of the DSP that worked for the red, white, and blue theme. And so I'm like, we're just gonna kind of do it together. So let's go. I have gone back to Misty Moonlight. That's my card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then this is what I want to show you. This is a fantastic way to use your designer series paper, okay? So you're going to keep it at 12 inches. You're going to cut it, okay? You're going to cut it to 5 1/4, and then you're going to score. And I have already scored. So you're going to score it at 3 inches. So I'll pretend I'm doing it here for you now. Okay. You're going to score it at, come on, 3 inches here. Then you're going to score it at 6 1/2 inches. And then you're going to score it at 10 1/2 inches. So that's it. So let me say it again. 12 by 5 1/4, scored at 3, 6 1/2, and 10 1/2. So you're pretty much using a half a sheet of designer series paper. And don't even stress on that because you know you have plenty of designer series paper. And then the way that you're going to fold it, you're going to do mountain, valley, valley. Okay? Mountain. Okay, that's a mountain, valley, valley. And then it just goes together like this. So you can see that one fold and how easy it is. You can see how it parallels this right here, this center part right here. So in my red, white, and blue theme, I'm killing the blue. This is Flirty Flamingo. It's not as red as I would want it to be, but we've got some Strawberry Slush on the inside of these ladybugs. So that's the red that I'm gonna work with, okay? So to do the front part, I want to do my focal point. So I've grabbed a 2 3/8 circle punch, and I punched out a Strawberry Slush circle. I used these dies. I've gone back. I went back a little bit. You guys might have forgotten this, okay? But I used this right here. I used the Filled with Sweetness stamps, and I used the Filled with Sweetness dies. I don't know if you ever saw these. These are on the last chance list. The Made with Sweetness dies. Guys, these are amazing dies, amazing. These file folder inserts, if nothing else, you would definitely want those. But you can make strawberries, raspberries, oranges, cherries, blackberries. I mean, there's all sorts of fruit that you can make. So I made a strawberry. I've already die cut it, okay? So this is actually gonna be, hi Fiona and Finley, one of my shorter videos because we're just putting this all together. So let's adhere. What are they barking at? Let's go on and adhere the circle. And remember, the die or the fold here is our big win. Okay. And then we're going to take You're the Sweetest. I've already stamped it. This die comes in that Filled with Sweetness bundle. And I've cut a piece of Misty Moonlight to 1/2 inch. I'm going to adhere it along the back here. So I'll just put, do you guys hear my dogs? Bless their hearts. Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of angle that. Okay, that was pretty good. Make it a banner. All right. And then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop it up. So this is going to be the focal point, the front of this card. I've got one more little trick up my sleeve, so stay tuned if you're like, okay, now I know how to make it. You do, but I still have one more little trick up my sleeve you might want to see. Okay, so You're the Sweetest. Now, I'm going to take this strawberry, and again, the strawberry is totally made with these dies, made with sweetness. Is there anything more American, and I'm going to assume Canadian, in the summer than some fruit? Especially where I live, strawberries are a big deal. So this kind of not only gives me that hint of red, white, and blue, but it also gives me a summer, a picnic, that whole feel, which I really, really love. Now we're going to open it up. We got to do a little decorating. So I've already done that. I have cut this piece down, and this is 5 by 3.5, this basic white piece. And I want to show you two things. One, I took a circle and cut it in half and just put that there just to add a little bit of interest. Also because I got a black smear there, and I'm like, I'm not doing this all over. And so I think that did a good job. And then I stamped strawberries, and that stamp of the strawberries came out of the Filled with Sweetness. They're right there, and colored them in. But for my new stampers, I did a technique here called masking. So you might be like, well, how did you get those two strawberries behind one another? And this is not my trick that you're hanging on for, okay? But I do want to show it to my new stampers because it might not be something that you're familiar with. So let me grab a scrap here. As a side note, I have as you can see, a big old bag of just white scraps. And I just keep it handy because it makes it easier for me. I'm going to show you how to mask. Okay, so I'm going to take my strawberry and ink it up and stamp it. Okay, now if you see here, you see how it looks like one strawberry is behind the other. So this is actually pretty easy, and I just had my mask here, so I might have to do another one real quick for you. Yep, I think I will. All right, the best way to do this is to take a Post-it note. Okay, here's my Stamp and Shine Post-it notes. These are what I put in my cards, my thank you cards. Thank you so much for your order. Pass this card along and brighten someone's day. So I never write in the card because I'm like, you might want to have double duty on that card. You might want to be able to pass it along. So reason I say a Post-it note is best is, well, you'll see in a minute. So let me real quick cut this out. Now you want to cut it out as close to the edge as you can, okay? And I am not a great fussy cutter, but this isn't too awfully difficult to cut. From what the experts say, when you fussy cut, you don't move your scissors, you move the paper. And they're like, oh, I tried it and it made such a difference. Well, it does, but I get nervous. I'm like, oh, I gotta move my scissors. So, but that is the thing that is supposed to work the best. Okay, we're almost there. And by the way, I just colored this strawberry in with Strawberry Slush blends and Granny Apple Green blends. Okay, so now I'm going to take my mask. I'm going to lay it right over what I just stamped. That's why the Post-it note is important, because it stays, it doesn't move around. Then I'm going to take my strawberry again, ink it up, and stamp it right where I want it to go. Now you're going to see it went over that mask, but that mask protected the first strawberry. When I remove it, ta-da! That's how you mask. So that's a little bonus technique for you if you've never learned that. Okay, so let me adhere this. And it's going to go right in this center section here. Okay, and then one last little trick. We're going to take a circle punch. This is 1 3/4, so you can use any size. I just happen to have it here, and you guys know this. But I'm making a little pocket for a gift card. And the McFarlane was like, you are doing really great with that green glue. And she's right. I might become the queen of the green glue. From somebody who was like, I hate it, to somebody now that's like, I've conquered it. I've conquered it. So I'm gonna make a little pocket there, and then you guys know this is where, oh, there's the first mask I did. Silly me, now I have two. This is where I could put a little gift card, a note, whatever, okay? So here we have this, and got a little smudge there. It looks like I'm doing this over again anyway, but close that up. And then I'm going to just adhere it onto my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. And let me go in my dimensional drawer, not my dimensional drawer, my gems drawer. Y'all, sorry about this. I should have already pulled this out, but I don't know if you remember or not, because this is one of those things. It was in stock. It was on back order, stock, back order, the whole thing. But it has some coordinating little ladybug dots. Let me see if I have them here. If I don't have them, I don't have them. I mean, I have them somewhere, but I don't have them in here. Okay, it's okay. But I could put those right there. I'll do it for the final part. I'll find them and put them on the picture. But that's the card right there. So opens, and there you go. You've got a really quick, easy card and a way to use your designer series paper. What do you think? All right, so I went back. I didn't find my little strawberry gems, so I put some Strawberry Slush ones on there. Y'all, I think this is a super cute card. I think it's very summery. It is a nod to red, white, and blue, and I love it for this time of year. I also covered up my black smudges, so there you go. So I hope that you liked this card. So here's what you do. Go and watch the other 3 videos. You're going to watch Lauren, Jodi, and Lisa's video. This is, after all, a friendly competition. You'll find their links in the description below. Then you will vote for the video that you like the best simply by clicking the thumbs up sign. I would love it if you would also comment if there's something you want to say. Something nice, okay? Whoever the person was that said I'm kind of annoying, listen, we all get it. No one disagrees, but don't put it there. Don't write that. We don't need to know it. We'll just, it'll be something that's understood, okay? But if you would follow this channel, I post every Tuesday, and we do GNASS every Thursday. So anyway, that's the drill. You'll see all my upcoming classes, ways to connect with me in the description as well. So I hope you like my project, but I think all 4 of the projects you're going to watch tonight will be fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed Canada Day if you are one of my Canadian friends. And if you're one of my US friends, have a very safe and fun 4th of July, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.